Hey everyone, Chris Stoltz coming at you once again from the Muppet Stuff Museum. And today I'm here with my friend Jason, and he's going to go around the museum and pick 5 items to talk about. All right, so now you've gone all throughout the museum and you've picked 5 items. Now, we should preface this by explaining who you are, how we became friends, and kind of how the objects you've chosen kind of fit with your personality, let's say.
Okay.
Right? Because I don't know which ones you've chosen. I have an idea of some of the items you might choose, but we've been friends for what? Over 20-something years now.
Over 25, I think, yeah.
Yeah. We met in college, proud SCAD alumni here.
That's right.
I was a animation major. You were?
Photography.
And you've never done that at any point ever since. No, of course not. Of course not. Jason was a well-known photographer for a long time, did a lot of weddings, a lot of events, a lot of all kinds of amazing prints and all kinds of great stuff. To this day, still does photography.
Yeah, a lot of fine artwork now.
Yeah. I really did not do much in animation. But that's okay. Let's see your first item.
First item I wanted to pick was over there. It's a Labyrinth piece.
Let's head over to the Labyrinth section and check it out.
I was looking at this guy right here, this puppet.
All right, so it's not a puppet. This is a 1987 original fiery Labyrinth plush made by Dakin. And what happens here is this was one of my favorite toys of all time. It actually comes apart. So the head pops off, the arms pop off, and the legs pop off. They're all Velcroed onto the main body. It's just absolutely fantastic. He's still in great condition. This is, again, mine from when I was a kid. He's in the case, so I'm not going to be taking him out. But yeah, still in brand new, not brand new, but pretty brand new condition. He's missing his tag. I kept my stuff pretty nice. I mean, I'm crazy, so.
That's one of my favorite scenes from that movie, and that character creeped me out when he started pulling his head off and using it as a basketball.
And the croquet and all that stuff. That's one of my favorite scenes. And when I was a kid, we saw this at a store. They had 3 plush characters. They had the Fiery here, Ludo, and Sir Didymus. And I remember being at the store and saying, man, I wish I could get all 3 of these. And my dad was like, no, you can pick 1. And so when I had to only pick 1, I had to pick the one with the coolest play factor.
Right.
And obviously, it's going to be the Fiery because you can take his head off. If you could take someone's head off and their arms and their legs, that's the one I'm going to pick.
Anything you can decapitate instantly.
I mean, it was just the coolest thing ever. I'm like, I've never seen a toy like that before. So obviously, I had to pick that one. And that's why, obviously, you've picked it as your first choice because it's so bizarre.
It's very bizarre.
It's amazing. I love it.
And it's spooky.
It's spooky. And speaking of spooky, you're wearing a Silly Symphonies skeleton dance shirt. And spookiness, we should really mention that is kind of on brand for you. We talked about the Fiery Labyrinth. Yep. What's your next item? Is it also spooky?
Spooky's my thing, yeah. Okay. The next item is this Haunted Mansion bag.
So this bag is a cast and crew bag that was given out at the premiere of Muppets Haunted Mansion. It says, I survived the Great MacGuffin Halloween Challenge. And if you go inside, and you can pick out some of the things that are in this bag. Cool. So that's a bag. I believe this bag is actually not part of the full bag. And this is from Disney Parks that they were promoting Muppets Haunted Mansion. I think the back is like Encanto or something. Yes, exactly. So that was from the parks. And then inside the rest of the bag is the items that were given out. So there's a thing of popcorn. I wouldn't eat them anymore.
Little stale.
Some Halloween pumpkin lights.
Necklace? Yeah. Light up pumpkin necklace.
Oh, it's a necklace. That's cool.
Oh, these are cool.
This is Muppets Haunted Mansion playing cards. It says, welcome foolish Muppets on the outside. I don't believe I've ever even opened this pack. It says, rest in peace on one side. This side says something else. It says, stuck together for eternity. Ooh, indoor lightning. And it's time to fright the frights. And the inside has different sayings and images from the special. So this one says, bravo, Gonzo. You were the greatest. From the MacGuffin. And Pee-wee, that's these little fish he has in his pocket. So this is a card that he gives him at the end of the special. Spoiler alert. And the back of all the cards has the Muppets Haunted Mansion wallpaper. I realize it says Dun, dun, dun. On the lid as well. That's great. There's also a set of pins. You got the same kind of wallpaper. Gonzo and Bunsen Beaker as busts. Kermit as Piggy. Welcome, Foolish Muppets. Pepe and the mummy and the skeleton. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you messed it up again. Dun, dun, dun. And then a Halloween Stream beanie. And there's still some more stuff in this bag. This bag has a lot of stuff in it. A Halloween Stream sticker set. No Muppets, just Halloween sticker set. A Muppets Haunted Mansion journal. I think it's just a blank journal. A t-shirt that says, Welcome, Foolish Muppets. Dun, 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 dun. And that's it. The bag is empty. But yeah, so all that stuff was given out to the cast and crew when they premiered Muppets Haunted Mansion.
So cool.
Have you seen Muppets Haunted Mansion?
Many times. Haunted Mansion's my favorite ride, my daughter's favorite ride at Disney. Every time we go, we got to go on it at least twice.
So, all right. So it has a special meaning for you. Not just Muppets, but also Haunted Mansion as well.
Anything spooky, and I'm in. Yeah.
So spooky, again, I know what you're going to say because we've known each other for a long time. But tell the folks at home, what makes you so extra spooky? We've seen two things so far, but spooky is in your blood.
Spooky's in my blood, or it used to be until it all got pulled out of my body.
We're going dark real quick.
So I live in New Jersey, and I started an event in Asbury Park called the Asbury Park Zombie Walk, and it's been going on for more than 17 years now. People just get together and we all get dressed up in costumes, super spooky, and lots of makeup and fake blood, and we walk around town and we scare everybody that's not dressed up, and it's a great Halloween precursor.
I've not been to every event. I've been to most of them. And I got to tell you that if you have not been able to make it out to one, there's a video I shot on this Muppet channel even though there's no Muppets involved. I did shoot a video one of the years, so you can really get a feel for it. As well as you were on an episode of Cake Boss.
Yeah, a long time ago.
The very first season of Cake Boss, before we even knew what that show even was, they reached out to you and said, hey, do you want to be on this show?
Yep.
And I helped direct part of the episode of Cake Boss. It's the first season of Cake Boss. It says something about zombies. I'm not sure which episode it is. But if you look for that episode, you find it, and you see the scene of the zombies coming towards the camera. I directed that part because they got there too late.
They got there after the walk had happened, so we had to recreate it, and you helped get a crew together of people in costume to stage what the zombie walk looked like.
Let's just put the camera here and have the zombies come at you. It'll be great, and it looks fantastic on the camera, but it's just funny. That is not the actual walk at all. But look for that episode of Cake Boss. It's movie magic that's happening there.
Reality TV.
Reality TV. We saw it in reality, and we saw how the flesh was made. The Asbury Park Zombie Walk is world famous. It's won multiple Guinness World Records, including 2 for attendance at the walk itself. One in 2010 for having over 4,000 zombies, and then again in 2013 for having over 9,500 zombies. That's a lot of zombies, and we were 2 of them. What's your next item?
The next item is a VHS tape that has a story that both of us actually took a part in.
Ooh, all right, let's find out what it is.
Staying on brand with spooky, it's this VHS right there.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, let's take it out. So what did you find here?
This is a VHS of The Muppet Show, and this is specifically the one that Alice Cooper was a part of, and it looks like it's signed.
It does look like it's signed, because it is signed by Alice Cooper. We both know the story to this, because we were both there. So I'm going to let you tell the story.
So we were in college in Savannah, Georgia, and Alice Cooper was coming through on his tour. And the girl that I was dating at the time, she had a family member that was a tour bus driver in the music industry, and he knew Alice's tour bus driver. He was able to hook us up with backstage passes, just like in Wayne's World. Backstage passes.
We're not worthy. I think we actually did that joke
We did.
when we were in college, because you kind of surprised me. You had let me know somewhat in advance because I was able to bring this with me to the show. Like, by the way, we got backstage passes, and I think I immediately said, "Oh no, we were worthy," and we got to go back there. And my recollection, and tell me if I'm wrong here, is that there was a line of people.
There was a line of people. Alice was meeting everybody and chatting with people after the show. But he was also watching the Lions game because he's a big Detroit Lions fan while he was meeting with people. And he was signing autographs, and you handed him this, and he stopped what he was doing and looked up and looked at you and said, "Where did you get this?"
because, like you said, he was not distracted, but he was taking minimal time to sign things for other fans. Like, sign, thank you for coming, move along. And Alice Cooper and I had I don't even know, like a 20-minute conversation.
Yeah.
And I got very flustered because I'm looking back and around, and the Alice Cooper super fans are like, this this guy is sitting here having this conversation, like a full-on conversation, and the rest of us are like, have a good day, have a good day, have a good day. But it was a good day because, yes, so we got Alice Cooper sign this for me. Oh, we actually signed this $100 Alice Cooper bill, too. And it's his episode of The Muppet Show, Vincent Price and Marty Feldman. That one doesn't quite fit the theme.
He had stories, too, about filming that episode.
Yeah, I mean, he went on for a lot. He's like, I think he called Miss Piggy a slut at one point.
He did. So he was trying to grab his ass.
That Miss Piggy, she turned into a monster, like a bird monster in that episode. So I guess she was getting her revenge. What's next?
Keeping the spookiness rolling, I had picked out a monster on the other side of the museum.
We're looking for a monster over here?
Monster over here, not quite scary, but still a monster nonetheless. My favorite when I was a kid growing up was Fraggle Rock, and I want to know more about this guy because I've never seen toys of anything but the Fraggles.
So, first of all, that's a monster. That's a monster. This is a Gorg, not a monster. So, just because I know I can hear the comments being typed. That's not a monster.
All right.
That's a Gorg.
I
So
corrected.
just we're about education here. So,
Now I know.
just to set the record straight, this is Junior Gorg from Fraggle Rock. This is what I believe is the first Junior Gorg plush. They did some PVC figures and some other things, but really this is the first Gorg plush, Junior Gorg, made by Manhattan Toys around 2010. It's a decent size. They made Fraggles too. He's only slightly bigger than the Fraggles though.
He's supposed to be huge compared to the Fraggles.
Right. So if you were to use the PVC, like if you were to go down here and you put these PVC Fraggles, not that Junior Gorg PVC because it's still somewhat close in scale, but you took these Fraggles to that Junior Gorg, then you're getting somewhat close in scale. But that's what that is. So yeah, it's the first ever Junior Gorg plush. That's a good choice.
It's unique. I've never seen that before.
We're down to our last item. What do we got?
Last one I picked was something that I was actually with you, helped you find at a store in Asbury right after the zombie walk.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's not up here in the museum currently, but I'll go get it. Tell us about this last item.
Newer acquisition for the museum. So we found this in a storefront window in Asbury Park. You went in and you asked them, what's it going to take for you to part with this thing so that it can be in a museum? Just like in Indiana Jones, it belongs in a museum.
That's right. And it definitely does. It's a oversized, not even life size, it's oversized stand-up of Statler and Waldorf, just in all of their grumpiness. Mm-hmm. It's just fantastic. I actually thought it might have been a mirror at first. When we walked up to it, I thought it was us looking back at each other at first.
You're getting the grays. I definitely see the resemblance.
And there's a shorter one and a taller one. I mean, it's a whole thing. It's a whole vibe.
Look.
It fits with the spooky motif.
Fits with the spooky motif. And, I mean, who doesn't love these guys? They're the best part of the Muppet Show.
That's true. They're one of. Dr. Teeth is my favorite Muppet, but Statler and Waldorf, they're not half bad.
No, they're all bad.
Oh! With our counterparts right behind us. I think those are the 5 items. We want to make sure that you guys check out Asbury Park as specifically, not just Asbury Park during the off season, during the beach times and everything else, but because it's a normal seaside beach resort town. Yep. But there's a real town there too that also has a zombie walk that takes over it the first weekend of October.
Every year.
Every year. Be on the lookout for information about the Asbury Park Zombie Walk. It's just incredible. Make sure you attend. Get zombified. You can do Muppet Zombies. We've had a few Muppet Zombies in the past. Not a whole lot, but I want to see more Muppet Zombies there. Because then I can do more Muppet videos about the Zombie Walk, which is why we found this. Because there was Muppets kind of at the Zombie Walk.
That's right.
All right, I want to thank Jason for coming out. Thank you for being my friend for 20 plus years. Thank you for some of the amazing stories you shared because you were with me for at least 2 of these. Again, make sure you check out the Asbury Park Zombie Walk.
We'll see you in October.
And that's going to do it for this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite item from this video was. Please be sure to follow us on all our social media channels, and I'll see you next time.
Just 5.